Handed the keys to this program, started the last 2 games of the
freeze, reload with the talent he has it for Florida State. We know they have all the pieces surrounding the quarterback, but DeAndre Francois, a redshirt freshman, has never started a game before. He'll make his debut on Labor Day.
Performance of Kentucky's Wildcat marching band on SEC Network Plus. Start streaming now on the ESPN app and on Watch ESPN. Always fun.
The Wildcat marching band. The band is on the field. You want to see it, you can go check it out. SEC Network Plus.
Love it. Love the band.
Yeah?
Love it.
You love games and the band.
Yeah. Games with the band is the best.
We're learning.
In Kentucky leads by 2 scores for the first time. Coverage continues next with Texas State and number 24 Arkansas. So let's send you to
Well, coming up at halftime, you can watch the live performance of this Wildcat marching band on SEC Network Plus. Start streaming now on the ESPN app and on Watch ESPN.
I think they need to get probably around the 35-yard line of South Carolina. This guy 2 years ago, he hit a 54-yarder against.
She's one of the greatest distance runners in UK history. She's the first female to win a national track.
Welcome back. That is the Wildcat marching band. You can see it over on SEC Network Plus. We should also tell you, if you want to check out Arkansas and Texas A&M in Arlington, that game's set to begin in moments over on ESPN. LSU and Auburn not finished yet. Arkansas A&M will begin on SEC Network Plus.
Thank you, Maria. Yeoman's work at the studio today, guys. That was fantastic. A whole lot better about where they sit in SEC play. Well, coming up at halftime, you can watch the live performance of the Wildcat marching band on the SEC Network Plus. Start streaming now on the ESPN app and on Watch ESPN. You talked a little bit about it earlier today, but Coach Stoops taking over the defense, something that he certainly made a name for himself as a defensive coordinator, really with Florida State before he got this.
Welcome back to the Auto Owners Insurance Halftime Report.
You want to watch the Wildcat marching band? You can do that right now over on SEC Network Plus. Look, put the iPad down. We got highlights to do.
Let's do it.
Live from the University of Kentucky in Lexington. Welcome back to SEC Nation, presented by AT&T.
Back here in Lexington, Kentucky, the Wildcat Band keeping us going here on this lovely fall morning, week 8 of the college football season. And 16. His dad's also the running backs coach at South Carolina. He went to Opelika High School down there in Auburn, Alabama. But he could be starting for the Gamecocks here today. One thing we know for sure, Trevor Knights with the win over Mississippi State. We've got plenty more to come, including our Saturday stars and Paul versus y'all with a Big Blue Nation get a win against Mr. Feinbaum, the mouth of the South.
Band on SEC Network Plus. Start streaming now on the ESPN app and on Watch ESPN. Want to wait to go? Third.
This halftime report is presented by Regions Bank, proud to be the official bank of the SEC.
Dave Neal for Mississippi.
So that would be something Kentucky does for the first time if they're able to do that.
That's going to happen tonight. I'm
think so?
Right now. I think
Watch the live performance of Kentucky's Wildcat marching band on SEC Network Plus. Start streaming now on the ESPN app and on Watch ESPN.
This halftime report is presented by Regions Bank, proud to be the official bank of the SEC. Welcome back to the Regions Bank Halftime Report.
Oh, welcome back. The Wildcat Marching Band is on the field. You can check them out, SEC Network Plus, if you are so inclined. But we got a lot of football to catch you up on.
Peter, thank you much. Plenty of excitement in the air here in Lexington, Kentucky. It is senior day, and the Wildcats are fired up. Their football team that'll likely be ranked.
Welcome back to the Auto Owners Insurance Halftime Report.
The Wildcat Marching Band on the field as Kentucky scored 21 unanswered to take a 21-13 lead on Austin Peay into the locker room. 30 minutes from being bowl eligible for the first time since 2000.
A new checkout, Snoozapalooza, now through December 18th.
It is senior ball game. It's a senior group that really has had to suffer through some bad years here in Lexington. A win today would clinch. Last one was a big one. First saying hello to mom and the family.
Receive. 7 to go first quarter. If you just joined us, surprise, 14-7 Kentucky over number 11. That's a loss of about 2.
Some pretty held them to 3 points. What's been critical in limiting their big plays?
Well, we've got a couple fourth down stops, and we got the turnover that was huge, but they're moving the ball. I think both teams had the ball 3 times in the half, so possessions are key. We've got to try to find a way to slow them down and do a better job blocking at the second level. Our linemen aren't blocking well at the second level.
That's the biggest challenge you're facing as a play caller?
I think so, yeah.
Thanks, Coach.
Line, Coach Johnson, but tell you what, Mark Stoops working those officials like a part-time job in the first half.
Let's go to the halftime report after these messages.
I voted in the Heisman.
Clock operator, please reset the clock to 2:30.